Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Trivially Unlimited TLU. I am your host, Philadelphia, flying solo today.
What were they thinking with this shitload of fuck?
Good match today. Singles competition. We have one Mr. Kaiser Huang versus one Mr. Javi. I can't remember how you pronounce your last name, so I'm not even going to approach that.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Both good competitors, known more for geek, but having some fun in general trivia. So without further ado, because I'm used to John being here, so you'll have to forgive me. So probably in some kind of post shit, because I do that now. I'll pop in here. Hey John, what do you think of the match? I think it's going to be awesome. Cool. All right. With that being said, I will bring in our first competitor today, one Mr. Kaiser Wang. Kaiser, how's it going?
It's going great. Like, my room aircon is not working, so yeah, actually a bit hot right now, but I'm going well.
You look hot.
Javi's hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hot. Thank you.
We're all hot. We're just fucking, this is going to melt your screen's internet. Just three hot dudes.
I do not care for hunky boys. Or do I?
Hot dude action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Javi, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Javi's honestly, I don't know enough about Javi in a regular trivia to comment on like what his strengths are, what he's good at, what he's bad at, or whether he's just a silent assassin.
Okay. So you've gone with the strength of pre Daniel Craig in Bond. Why do you hate Daniel Craig?
So I think Daniel Craig is probably the best Bond. He's better than fucking Roger Moore. That's for sure.
I know, right? Absolutely staggering hot take from your boy.
But
I mean, I get people don't like Roger Moore. I like Roger Moore because I grew up with him, but I'm not going to defend that choice. So
okay, but anyway, Daniel Craig is great. But Javi's a modern man. Modern man like a Daniel Craig. Only people who don't have a life like me like the one that is non-Craig. So that's why I picked it.
I am so freaking old!
yeah. All right. Fair enough. So we'll see you in a minute. We'll drive you to the back and bring in your opponent today. Madan, right?
Yeah, Madan.
Completely blanked because I'm used to like another person being here.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
The smarter one of the two.
Don't even worry about it.
How's it going?
Good. Yeah, I'm here. Kaiser was like, hey, I don't know what his general movie strengths are. None. I don't have any. I do geek-related stuff, and that's about the extent of my knowledge.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Yes. And speaking of which, you've come with the strength of, bear with me here, self-aware animated superhero movies. What the fuck? How'd you pull that one off?
Yeah, there was more pushback actually than I thought there would be from this category, just because I've seen way wackier ones, and I'm like, yeah, this one, there's a definition that's being placed, and if Kaiser wants to add or take away some, that's fine. And there was people like, no, this won't fly. So I had to tweak it enough for it to work, I guess, and I think it barely squeaked by.
All right.
I don't know, just a bunch of movies that I liked, and I found a common theme throughout most of them, so I was like, yeah, let's go with it.
All right, well, let's see if that works out for you.
My ridiculously circuitous plan is 1/4 complete.
All right, well, with that, we will bring in your opponent. And we'll just do this. And we will get started with the rules of round one. Round one is a semi-typical whiteboard round. You will get 8 questions in 8 categories. You have drafted 2 strengths and 6 general categories. You will have 10 seconds to write down your answer. You will write them all down. We will ask you one by one. So I will ask question 1, wait 10 seconds. You'll get question 2, so on until we get to the end. At the end of the round, you will show and say all 8 answers. If you get them all right, you will get a bonus question, which has yet to happen. So maybe one day. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe one of you guys will be lucky enough to break that. So 3 repeats for the duration of the match. You can use 1 in round 1 at the end, and it will give you an extra 20 seconds. And if you need a repeat of any of the questions I have asked, I will provide it to you. Any questions before we get on to the regular questions in round 1?
No, congrats. I mean, good luck, Kaiser.
Cool.
No.
All right. Got to like a man who's confident. Your first question, directors. Who directed Old School, Road Trip, and Starsky and Hutch? It's the first time I've ever seen all 3 in a question like that for a director. That's funny. I like garbage cinema. Anyway, your next question will come in the category of animated. What type of animal is John in Rango? I don't know. I don't know what this movie is. I've never seen it. So, was he Unchained, or am I thinking of somebody else? I'm thinking of somebody else. So, as soon as I said it, I realized that. Biopics / history is your next question. Who plays the titular role in 1978's The Buddy Holly Story? I do love actual Buddy Holly, the actual singer. So good stuff there. Raining in My Heart is an all-time great song. All right. Your next question will come in the first strength of pre-Craig Ian Bond. How does Franz Sanchez die in License to Kill? I did say that name right. Yeah, Franz. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Just like to make sure of these things sometimes. So cool. All right. Your next question will come in the category of geek. How many MCU films were released in 2021? I'll give you a few extra seconds for that one because that's a lot of films. So, I mean, it was only like 2 years ago. So, yeah. Cool. All right. Your next question will come in war / epics. What country serves as the setting for Schindler's List? Quick time capsule review. Very depressing, but very good. But real sad. Real sad. The past is just sad. All right. Your 7th question will come in the category of comedies. What 80s family comedy features a supporting cast of Joe Pantoliano, Josh Brolin, and Martha Plimpton? You know those 3 people.
2.
Sorry, what's the category again?
Comedy.
Okay.
Comedy. That's technically not a repeat, so I can do that. That's fine. So. And your final question will come in the other strength category of self-aware. Animated superhero movies from 2004, whatever. Anyway, and it is, how many days long is Fred's underwear wearing cycle in Big Hero 6? Real gross. Just real gross. Just saying that out loud with words. And your chance to use a repeat will expire in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right. Kaiser, we'll go to you first if you want to share your board. And let me see.
Yeah, I had Todd Phillips, Snake, Gary Busey, Explosion, Judgment of Death, 3, Poland, The Goonies, and 7.
All right. And Javi.
Okay, I said Todd Phillips, Badger, John Travolta, I have no idea. Eaten by Sharks, couldn't remember. 4, Germany, blank for 7, and 4 again.
All right. So at the end of round 1, I have Kaiser in the lead 5-3.
Okay.
All right. We'll go over the answers. Todd Phillips is the director in question of those 3 cinematic gems. John is a tortoise in Rango. John is a tortoise or turtle. Gary Busey is, in fact, Buddy Holly. Franz Sanchez dies in an explosion. 4 movies were released in 2021. The movies being Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings, The Eternals, and Spider-Man No Way Home. Poland was the setting for Schindler's List. Goonies is the movie that features Joe Pantaleone, Josh Brolin, and Martha Plimpton. And Fred's underwear wearing cycle is 4 days. This is real gross. All right. So with that being said,
So what's the score again? Sorry.
Kaiser 5, Javi 3.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. All right. Well, with that, we will now get into round 2. Round 2 is your typical wheel round. You guys have drafted a wheel, and now you get to spin from it. We'll take a spin. If you like it, you keep it. If not, you could spin again. You will have to keep what you land on the second time. Each question is worth 2 points, unless you want to go to multiple, and then the point value drops to 1. Categories on the wheel today are self-aware superhero movies and pre-Craig Ian Bond, biopics, war, comedy, animation, directors, geek, and as also spinners and opponent's choice. Mr. Newberry is backstage. Kaiser, you were in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
What consists of self-aware animated movies? Was that spoofs at one point? I'm not sure.
Could you just not?
Never mind. I say we defer, right?
Yeah, that's the first. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he only wants like a few things on that wheel. We can solve.
You don't know what I want, but also yes.
I have a good guess. We'll spin second.
All right, cool. I will drop you to the back. So, Javi, if you're ready, here's your first spin.
Sure.
And you land on directors. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Cody knows me so well. It's not one of the 2 things I want, so I will spin again, please.
Spinning again. All right. And you will be stuck with this one. And it lands on comedy.
Slightly better. Slightly,
but only just barely. So, all right.
Not one of the 2.
Bill, will you read the questions? Fucking absolutely. I'm the only one here. You got it.
He's losing his mind.
Cool. All right, Javi, if you're ready for your questions in comedy, in the Yuck Yucks.
Sure.
Cool. Your first question. In Happy, Texas, Harry and Wayne pose as people with what occupation after escaping prison?
Multiple choice, please.
All right, multiple choice options are A, architects, B, pageant organizers, C, filmmakers, or D, cops.
All right. Well, one of these is oddly more specific than the other 3, so I will go with B. Final answer.
B is correct for a point.
Great.
I have no idea what this movie is. Like, I'm
Me
just
neither.
It's an experience. So, your next question. In Tommy Boy, what specific type of car parts is Tommy trying to sell to save his family's business?
Nah, multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options are A, spark plugs, B, shock absorbers, C, brake pads, or D, mufflers.
A.
A is incorrect. Kaiser chance for a 1-point steal. The options are A, spark plugs, B, shock absorbers, C, brake pads, or D, mufflers.
Brake pads.
Brake pads is correct for the 1-point steal.
I apologize if you can hear stuff going on by the way.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
It's
I live
great.
in
It's not loud.
I live in a major metropolitan city, so it's okay. So that's like nothing to me. So, question number 3: what 2000s comedy features cameo performances from Vinnie Jones, Fred Armisen, and Matt Damon?
I'll go to multiple.
Got to figure. All right. Multiple choice options are A, Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo, B, She's the Man, C, The Rocker, or D, Euro Trip.
Euro Trip.
Euro Trip is correct for 1 point.
Damn, should have gone for it.
All right. Your penultimate question. Who plays Guy's best friend Buddy in Free Guy?
Shit, what's his name? Yeah, multiple. I know who it is. I just name.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are A, Little Rel Howery, C, Jared Carmichael, C, Chris Redd, or D, Jay Farrow. I just realized this said C.
A. Final answer.
A is correct for 1 point. And a tie
Yep.
game. All right. Your final question. Who plays dentist Julian Winston in Cactus Flower?
Nope. Multiple choice.
It's going to be fun edited this match. Multiple choice options are A, Bob Newhart, B, Jack Lemmon, C, Walter Matthau, or D, Lloyd Bridges.
B.
B is incorrect. Kaiser, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options are A, Bob Newhart, B, Jack Lemmon, C, Walter Matthau, or D, Lloyd Bridges.
Walter Matthau.
Walter Matthau is correct for the
One of the
1-point
two.
steal.
That was one of the
All
two.
right. So after that, Javi got his score up to 6, but Kaiser with the steals gets up to 7. As we will bring back the wheel, and we will bring back Mr. Newberry.
I can't wait for next season
All right.
TLU to say you can only go multiple choice twice for editing purposes.
No, I couldn't do that.
Believe me, I understand your pain.
No, it's fine. It's a pain in the ass. I got to figure out a better way to do it. All right, first bit.
It's awful. I hate it.
And you landed on Geek. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I think you can survive a geek category, but against Javi, I don't want to risk any steals. So you want to spin again?
I
Or do you
mean,
want to take it?
the key questions wouldn't be like super difficult, so it's probably one of my 3 best categories on.
Okay,
on
let's take
Kaiser,
it.
keep it. Get the knockout, buddy. Just do it.
Well, let's take it. Yeah, I think that's a. I think actually you said that. I think that's a good idea. Let's just keep it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll drop the wheel on the back here. Drop Mr. Newberry. All right, as I pull up your questions for Geek. All right, Kaiser, if you're ready for your questions in the category of Geek.
Sure.
Cool. All right, good stuff. Your first question. Who was the first director who... Yeah, hold on, wait. Okay, that's an interesting one. Who was the first director whose filmography shows they directed 2 consecutive DC comic adaptations? Five, 4, 3.
Richard Lester.
That's correct. 2 points.
Yeah.
All right. Taking your score up to 9. Your next question. Battle for the Planet of the Apes opens with what character narrating the events of the previous film?
The Lawgiver.
That's correct. 2 points. All right. Your third question. How much money does Peter get for winning his match against Bonesaw in Spider-Man?
I just watched it like 2 days ago, but multiple choice, I think I know it.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, $100, B, $500, C, $700, or D, $1,000.
100.
That's correct for a point.
Thank God. I almost said 300.
But you didn't. All right. Your fourth question. Who composed the score for RoboCop 2?
Leonard Rosenman.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. And your final question. Who is the only character named in the opening crawl for Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope?
Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Luke, B, Leia, C, Obi-Wan Kenobi, or D, Darth Vader.
Fucking hell. Shit.
4, 3.
Darth
2.
Vader.
That is incorrect. Javi, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options are A, Luke, B, Leia, C, Obi-Wan Kenobi, or D, Darth Vader.
All right, can we pause here? I've read these questions because Aaron had these sent over to me during the time shift versus whatever. So
How do you fuck that up? How do you fuck that up?
Okay, we are back. So since Javi did know the question in advance from a previous match that he was hosting, and since Kaiser had already had his opportunity to answer the question and miss, what we're going to do is present a new question with multiple choice for Javi to answer that only he will get. So if you are ready, I will read you your question, and then I'll give you your multiple choice options.
sure.
Okay. Your question is, what is the name of the planet the Enterprise crew gets stranded on in Star Trek Beyond? Is it A, Nibiru, B, Altamid, C, Centi Alpha 6, or D, Delta Vega?
B.
B is correct for 1 point. All right. Well, at the end of round 2, I have Kaiser in the lead with 14, Javi with 7. So, with that being said, knockout has been avoided. We are going to round 3. Round 3 is the mastery round. You guys have picked a category you guys feel very confident in, and we're going to go ask you questions in that specific category. You will have a 2, 3, and a 5-point question to answer. And we'll go into one of these is mathematically eliminated. Any questions? Nope. Okay. And you guys have all repeats remaining. So, Javi, since you are behind, I'm going to go with you if you are ready for your 2-point question in self-referential superhero animated movies from a bunch of years.
Sure. Yeah, let's go.
Cool. Your first question. Who voices Mayor Caskill in the Lego Batman movie?
Mariah Carey.
No hesitation for 2 points.
You shouldn't have any hesitation about that.
Fair. All right. 3 points. Your question is, what is the job of Bernard, the man that gets impersonated by the titular Megamind?
He's a museum curator.
That is correct for 3 points. All right. So here we are. Javi, if you hit this, you send it back over to Kaiser. If not, Kaiser wins. So if you're ready for your 5-point question.
Sure.
All right. For 5 points. To the nearest hour, how much time is left in the launch of the final version of the Omnidroid when Bob pulls up that information in the computer in The Incredibles?
Jeez Louise. Yeah, I'm going to do a bunch of repeats here. I'm really excited.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
Yep. To the nearest hour, how much time is left in the launch of the final version of the Omnidroid when Bob pulls up that information in the computer in The Incredibles?
Well, a full day passes because they sleep in the cave. So that's all I got.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question, please.
Your second repeat. To the nearest hour, how much time is left in the launch of the final version of the Omnidroid when Bob pulls up that information in the computer in The Incredibles?
You know, I'm not going to waste all y'all's time here. I'm going to say 26 hours, final answer.
And your winner by technical knockout, Kaiser Huang, was 8 hours. 8 hours to go till launch.
Yeah.
So.
It wasn't a full 20. It wasn't a full 24 hours. It was like the next morning.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, we will drop Kaiser to the back. Javi, you know, it happens. I don't think I've ever answered a 5 in this league. So, and I'm one of the admins. So, Still, I know you were not looking forward to round 2. You were a little iffy on the category you got, but you managed to do pretty well. How are you feeling overall?
Yeah, I mean, I got more questions right than I got wrong in that category, and that's pretty good for me for something that's not geek adjacent. Yeah. Man, the 5-pointers are hard. Like, I get it, like that's the point, but like geez. And I just watched it too. Like today, like I watched The Incredibles because I was like, I haven't seen it in a while. I'll brush up on it. Simon J. Palladino is the name of Gazer Beam. And I was like, that'll be the 5-pointer. It wasn't. It was that. So that's a bummer. But yeah, Kaiser's a great player. I kind of knew I wasn't going to win. Kaiser was like, I haven't had a general movie singles win in like a year and a half. I haven't had a general movie singles win ever.
You're wrong.
You were in a teams match earlier this year.
I did win a general movie.
And you did win. You
I
have won. You have actually won.
That was a big deal.
Slightly more recently, Kaiser up until this moment in time. So you really do, give yourself a little credit. Also, to cheer you up, you watched The Incredibles. I watched the Shannon Tweed, Hulk Hogan, Carl Weathers, contemporary classic Assault on Devil's Island. So who really?
Yeah, but you liked it. But you liked it.
Yeah, Shannon Tweed's in it. It's an immediate 5 stars. Have you seen that?
Okay,
woman?
so
she's Canada's second greatest export.
Yeah. Yeah. Great game, Kaiser, though. That was very well done. Cool.
With that being said, I'm sure we're going to see you back. Is there anybody you'd like to play?
David Garcia doesn't play here. And
he's not.
I'll never play David Garcia.
Maybe we'll set up some kind of trading system with other leagues. We don't know. We'll see.
That's okay. I'm not going to win regardless of who you throw me up against. But
you only lost by 2 points, so you never.
It's actually not bad. Yeah, I mean it was PKO. He still had his whole mastery round to go. I got to answer all the questions in round 3 though, so that was something that I was.
Yes, you did. So. Sir, always a pleasure. I'm sure we will see you soon. We'll drop you to the back as we'll bring in today's winner and his manager, Kaiser Huang. Kaiser, how's it going, buddy?
Yeah, it's going well. Like the round still was, whatever. Like Star Wars opening cross is like, meh. There are extraneous information that is technically not part of the stupid movie, so whatever. But yeah, whatever. Cody's muted. You're muted.
Whoopsie poopsie.
Same thing. Nothing ever changes. Listen, this was interesting. Javi does what Javi can do in general movies. Listen. But luckily, like me and Kaiser are like kind of similar on like going against players. Like that whole about his category, I don't even think it was me and Kaiser like raising like any of I think it was Will in the chat that had a problem. But overall,
we got to make sure everything's above board here.
I mean, categories are like co-Oscars is accepted here, so I'm pretty sure you could just put, people that take craps on screen as your strength. What the fuck? It should be allowed because that's very similar to co-Oscars.
Did he freeze on that?
That's actually hilarious.
I think he froze.
Oh my god, I want this framed forever. Like
co-Oscars
broke him. You froze. I thought co-Oscars broke you as a human being.
My viewpoint is if Kaiser would have lost this, I would have been very disappointed because like Kaiser knows normal strength movies. Javi really doesn't, so it would have been like that. But I want to do something different. I want to call out these other managers in this league. I don't know who drafts these people and who's around, but I haven't seen a manager like a Jack or a Joe in a long flipping time at this point. Why you draft your players and then let them cannon fodder? Listen, I don't know if we keep winning or I just don't see them anymore, but hey, you drafted a team. Show up for your players. Show up for your players. That's all I'm saying. I was late, but I was here. That's what I'm saying. Jack sucks. Jack sucks. I just want to Jack sucks. Back to back sucks. Sucks. Okay.
That's also true.
Kaiser. So you pull out the dub. You got to be feeling good. Who would you like to play?
Coho.
Why do I bother asking that question when you're in the room?
He sucks. He picked a category, put it on his own show, and lost when he got it. Like this is that's the greatest trope of all time, and it was at the top of his sourcing list of one of his things. That's crazy. Coho any day of the week. So he doesn't watch movies, and then he doesn't even remember the stuff he types up himself about the movies that he thought was the best of the best. That's craziness. He's an idiot. I would like to play him tomorrow. Thank you.
What
You were right with that one, Kaiser? Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, with that, I'll bid you guys adieu. So, thank you for coming.
Bye.
All right. Well, that was a match that happened between two people where points were scored. This is usually where I have somebody here with me, but I don't. So, good time. It was closer than Javi is making it out to be. Kid did well. Kaiser just, slightly better day. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up because I'm getting tired of hearing my own voice. So on behalf of myself, on behalf of Kaiser, Javi, Cody, Mike, Nazario, the admins here, buy our shit, like, share, subscribe, all that other stuff. It's a fun time. And hit the button, Frank.